everything that you see here, like I just, in the one before that, is because of a decision that I have made. I made decisions. I stress ate, or I drank alcohol, or I was lazy. Not a very good housekeeper, so a lot of people get that kind of exercise and things from like doing housework. Yeah, I don't do housework. Everything about me, not just my outward, but my inward too. Everything is about a decision that I made. Okay, I'm going to say that again because maybe you didn't hear that or maybe you don't grasp that. Everything that you see here, even this little zit, everything you see here is because of a decision that I have made. All those stretch marks, all these wings, all these wrinkles, you can't see them, but all these gray hairs, it's all because of a decision that I made. And I own that and I understand that. And so the only way that I can change what any of this looks like is if I make a decision. So, I understood. I saw that I gained 45 pounds just I moved to Texas. And I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy because I was fat. I'm still fat. But I wasn't happy because I didn't feel good. And I was tired. And my stomach was hurting a lot. And I would eat until I was sick. And I wasn't sleeping well. And, all of those things. So, I write them all down and I say, okay, what can I do about these? Okay, so I can fix this by doing this and this and this. And so I made all those changes. I gave up soda. I gave up bread. I gave up rice. I gave up a lot of everything. And I saw changes. Like I've lost 20 pounds right now. But, I want to be healthy, not just thin. I'll never be thin. I will never be Anna Cantella thin. I hate to use you as an example, but I remember like very vividly a memory that I have when we were in PE and she was sitting on the table and she had her hands over her thighs and her hands covered her thighs. And I remember thinking, I'll never be that. Like my thigh, I have 25-inch thighs. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I have 25-inch thighs. I have children who their waist is smaller than my thighs. I'm never gonna be skinny, and that's okay. That is okay. What I want, I don't care about being skinny. I care about longevity. Because at 35 years old, I have seen women. I have seen my friends, my very dear and close friends, have to say goodbye. Because they have friends that have died. People my age are dying because they didn't take care of themselves. Maybe they didn't even take care of themselves. It's not about that. It's about genetics. About they didn't understand that their heart, they need to take better care of themselves. You spend your whole life, there are so many people in my hometown that are dying of drug overdoses. And it's hard, because I don't want to die. I want to, give my cookies to my grandkids. I want to impart my wisdom on them. I have a lot of things in my whole life. A lot of wisdom. So I'm working hard. I'm working harder, my mom, raging alcoholic. I'm already doing better than that, at least. It's been tough with the smoking. But now with this weight, I'm really understanding that I am in total control of the things put in my body. I have total control, and there are some people that go their whole life and they never understand that they have always had control. You have always had control. You have always had control. If your spouse is abusive, get the fuck out. Somebody's being mean to you, cut them out of your life. You want to be a part of your grandbaby's life, or you want to be a part of your kid's life. That's all up to you. It's all up to you. I have said this for many years. I didn't really understand it or feel it or know it. But you are in your life where you choose to be. You choose it. Anyway, the whole thing that started this whole thing was because I was at the gym the other day and, I was thinking, if I have to look at it, you've got to look at it too. Because I don't care. I really don't. I've had lots of people tell me, oh, you were so cute in high school, blah, blah, blah. I was tormented in high school. I was thin, but you know why I was thin? Because I ate potatoes and bread for dinner. Nobody gave a shit about that. I don't want anybody to give a shit about it now either. That's not it. But, I have a friend, and I won't name that friend, but they have been very critical of people in our class, like, oh, have you seen such and such? She got so fat. Yeah, I got fat too. Very fat. And I look awful. And I don't care. I don't care what you think. I don't care what that Trump supporter thought. I care what I think. And I care that my girls look at me. And I care that they look at me and they think, my mom is badass. And she's proud of herself. That's what I care. So, I know you all out there, I don't really say a whole lot. I'm pretty political, but, as far as weight goes, if there's any of you out there who, from my class or earlier or later, it doesn't matter. As women, the most important thing is what we think of each other, what we think of ourselves, and then we lift each other up. And that's what I meant. Yes, you look old. But guess what? You are old. You've been through a lot. You got wrinkles. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. Okay? You're married. Now you're divorced. Because some asshole, didn't understand what he had. Nobody cares that either. You will find someone that appreciates you. You will. I've been very lucky. I've been incredibly lucky. And I will never say that I wasn't lucky, when it comes to that. So many people out there have it so much worse than I ever did. Ever. So, I know this kind of started out as my weight loss journey. No makeup, whatever. I don't care. But I just want it to be inspirational. I want someone to see this and go, you know what? She's right. I'm in charge. I have the power.